y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Got a new video for y'all today. Gonna be short and sweet, but it's gonna be discussing the Bethesda response to Mick Gordon's article he wrote about his time writing the soundtrack for Doom Eternal and the drama surrounding the OST that they said he would make. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. So today on November 16th, Bethesda issued a statement on Twitter about Mick Gordon's response with the Doom Eternal allegations, he said. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can check it out. But this is Bethesda's response. It reads, "The recent post by Mick Gordon both mischaracterized and misrepresented the team at id Software development of Doom Eternal, Marty Stratton and Chad Mossholder, with a one-sided and unjust account of an irreparable and professional relationship." Now, in my opinion, this first little paragraph, I can understand that defense because at the end of the day, those are their, I almost said customers, employees. But at the end of the day, Marty was shown and proven to be the kind of bad guy in the situation. Chad, of course, I said in my video I didn't like him. I do want to say that at the end of the day, he was brought in to do his job. Now, was it done great? No. But at the end of the day, he's just another person developing for this game. But to say that it was one-sided, I don't think that's the case because Mick had receipts and emails about how Marty treated him. And not to mention the Reddit post. You want to talk about an unjust account? That Reddit post alone was. It was not a true or factual talk. And it's just, you saying that kind of voids your claim. So let's just keep going into it. So they say, "We are aware of all the details and history in this matter and unequivocally support Marty, Chad, and the team at id Software. We reject the distortion of the truth and selective presentation of incomplete facts. We stand ready with full and complete documented evidence to disclose in an appropriate venue as needed. The statements posted online have incited harassment and threats of violence against Marty, Chad, and the id Software team. Any threats or harassment directed towards members of our teams will be met with swift and appropriate action to protect their health and safety." So these two paragraphs I find to be very stupid.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
In my opinion. So in the first one, they talk about how they reject the distortion of truth and selective presentation of incomplete facts. Well, I understand that's a defense you want to say. That doesn't help in this situation when Mick has the emails and the proof to back up his claims while you're just doing a simple statement on your Twitter page. You're not really helping your case when you say that. Now, of course, like I said, they are going to support Marty and Chad because they're their employees. But they also say we stand ready with full and complete documented evidence. Where? Where? Why are you just saying that? Like, quit bluffing. You've been outed. Your team that you own has been outed as doing a man dirty. I mean, you ruined some guy's career. And you're just going to go, "Oh, we've got the facts ready to release." Like, okay, where is it? Put your money where the mouth is, kind of the thing. But anyway, what's also weird is that they're talking about how any threats or harassment directed to their team will be dealt with swiftly. Why didn't you do that for Mick when the Reddit post came out? Why did you let his family be threatened? I mean, I understand that you're frustrated with him at the time, I assume, but you let a software guy from id release an entire Reddit post talking about him and sending it on Reddit, which is already one of the most toxic places to have discourse. I mean, you're telling me you're going to want to fight that, but you're not going to help your composer that made a great game in 2016? Come on. Cut the bullshit. We know that you're caught in a hard place and you're having to defend against something you can't defend because it's been proven that this did happen. So, come on. Let it go. So, we'll go ahead and get into this last paragraph. It says, "We remain incredibly proud of id's previous collaboration with Mick Gordon and ask that fans refrain from reaching conclusions based on his account, and more importantly from attacking any of the individuals mentioned on either side, including Marty, Chad, and Mick." Now, this paragraph I do agree with because they are acknowledging not to even harass Mick, which I'm really glad they're doing, but the damage is already done for him because that Reddit post has been up for months, or years at this point, and you're wanting them to defend You're wanting them to refrain from attacking him now? It's too late. Like, okay, great, appreciate it. But I understand Marty and Chad. I want to say there should not be any hate or anything sent to them or threats. You can dislike the person, but you don't need to send threats over the internet, because at the end of the day, the internet is a pretty crappy place to begin with, and sending that to somebody who, yes, made mistakes, but at the end of the day, did help make a game. You should not send hate towards them. It's just not the right thing. The threats, everything. Because you see with Mick, it could hurt somebody. And you know, at the end of the day, Bethesda could have a card that Mick didn't know or knows of, but doesn't think they'll pull it, and it's something that puts him in the wrong. We will see. But right now, it looks like their end is in the wrong, and Bethesda's putting themselves in the wrong now. I said this in my original video. It's very interesting to see Bethesda take this stance, because in my opinion, what does Xbox think? That's what I want to know. What does Xbox and Microsoft think? Because that's what I'm interested in. Because I'm sure they're worried, because that's going to hurt their brand, like I said in the last video. But that's the thing, is like, what are you going to do? You know, like, since you put this out, you also have an important game coming out next year, and this is not a good look. And if this hurts sales, I wouldn't be surprised. I hope it doesn't, because Starfield looks like an interesting game that, if created right, unlike 76, will be successful and be a new, interesting IP in the Bethesda wheelhouse. But this response about it is not the way to take. You should have taken a better, more neutral stance, not obviously saying everything Mick said was wrong. Because at the end of the day, I don't think any of it was. Because he has the receipts to back it up. And this is proof, this statement here is proof that they're caught with their pants down. And they have to figure out a way to fix it. So, but yeah, guys, that's all I've got for y'all today. Thank you for watching. And I will be having my God of War video hopefully by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, I'll see you for the next video. Have a great day, y'all.